That's the sound of my monster being out. What's up, RD2Lers? Patch is back with another installment of Noob News, this time Eastern Monday Week 3 recap. I'm on very little sleep. I've been working on my research for this one for past like 12 hours, so it ought to be a killer one. Before we get started, I just want to make sure everyone knows that we're on the same page here. There's not going to be any BBTM flame in this one, which I know is kind of sacrilege. But you can blame Phantasmal. Phantasmal was so atrociously bad that BBTM absolutely dumpstered him in both games. So, yeah, you can go watch Zord Loves 6 Sports just crush Phantasmal's team on your own time, but I'm not gonna go over it. It's just not worth it. It's depressing seeing BBTM succeed. Alright, first clip of the week here is a clip where I really just want to shit on a Remontoire. So this is the moments leading up to it. Pause it right here. We have a Sand King here with a Blink Dagger. Down here we have a Ricky with absolutely nothing. We have a Weaver with Dragonlance and the Perseverance. We have an Invoker with Handamitis. Disruptor with a Boot. PA up here, working on the Desolator. Pugna, working on the Aether Lens, doesn't really have anything. Venge with a Boot. Centaur with a Hood. Luna with a Dragonlance and Morbid Mask. That's actually pretty important. And I'm just gonna play this out for a sec. Play it at half speed. Because seeing this fight is important. This is a really big Deafening Blast. That was so huge. Seeing this fight is important, but I don't want to talk about anything until the end of it, except for this right here. So y'all thought it was an accident that week 2 went up so late. No, I just wanted to keep the secret hidden of the splitting up a team fight. You know, that was the big theme, and look, it's happening again, guys. It's happening. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. I'll play this at speed. And so this is what I'm going to want to talk about right here. Okay. Alright, so here, Centaur kills the Rookie, which is huge. Right here. I'm not going to do the math on camera because it takes about 5 minutes to explain. But I did the math, calculated resistances and everything. If Centaur just stood here and right-clicked the Weaver, he would have done about 200 to 250 damage. He would have gotten off the double edge as well, because he would have gotten off about 5 attacks plus the double edge, which would put Weaver at about 200 health. And if you watch how much damage Venge does right here with stun, he would have killed him. So, to make a long story short, if Centaur had just stood there and fought, he would have gotten off 5 attacks and the double edge. At least 5 attacks and a double edge. Because the math is 6.5, but I'm counting in double edge's cast time and shit. Which would have meant Weaver either dies to the Venge, right here, or runs away as soon as the Venge TP comes in, and Centaur doesn't die. Either way, those are both better results than this shit show that's happening right here. Instead of maybe trading Centaur for Weaver, or not trading at all, you traded 2 heroes for the Weaver, which is not awful because Weaver is the highest net worth, but it's still not what you want. Basically, I'm just saying Rementor is awful at this game, doesn't deserve his 5k. Title. Okay, next clip. Alright, here we are with the next clip I want to talk about. As you can see, this game currently is pretty close. Radiant is trying to take this game back. They were down to almost a 10,000 net worth lead. But they've brought it back to about even. And there's a little bit of a lengthy exchange, so I'm going to play this at different speeds. You can see Lifestealer's farming the mid lane here. Pause. You know, he's a little scary. You know, he's got the armlet, AC, Deso, Basher, and an Aegis. He's a threat. As you saw a second ago, Clockwork hooked in here. Because there was a... I'll play this back. Not only do they have a ward up here, but Clockwork sent a flare. And he sees the Dazzle. Sorry, they don't have a ward up here. He saw the Dazzle put a ward and walk through the flare, so he hooks into it, excuse me. And Cogs the Dazzle trying to get a pick off here. He doesn't know that the rest of the team is right there, so he kind of has to nope the fuck out of here. But Jug, with his Blink Dagger, comes up and Omni Slashes. I don't know if you saw that, but the Clockwork Ghost Sceptered himself, and the Venge, who was trying to be a bro and eat the Omni Slash with him, just got shit on because Rem was like, fuck you, buddy. I'm not dying here." So I mentioned Lifestealer was farming this lane earlier. If you'll notice now, he has decided that it is best to walk up this way and come up these stairs here. If you remember week 2's video, which you should because it went up like 2 days ago, this is bad. Splitting up your team like this is bad. Nothing good ever comes from it. It's very, very rare that something good comes out of that. We're gonna play this back. We'll do it a little slow. So Lifestealer comes up the high ground here and gets hexed by the Invoker. I should have gone through items before this started. Hexed by the Invoker, stunned by the Nyx. Not Nyx, Nyx. That's Nyx. Aegis gets popped. So here we see Radiant deciding, do we fight or do we just back off? I think we fight. You know, let's gear up for this. Let's fight. See if he can get out maybe on his own. No, he's not. Okay, let's fight. So Lifestealer goes on Dazzle, picks off the Dazzle right here. A lot of things happen right here, so we're gonna run this back and play this at super slow speed. I watched this from Rem's perspective, so I know where I need to pause it. Okay. So Lifestealer goes on the Dazzle here. He got Glimmer Caped by Pugno, which is actually kind of bad because he's also Rage, so the Magic Resist and the Invis both don't help. Alright, right here. Rem went for a hook here. And I don't remember, did he see? He's just now coming into vision. So he actually didn't see Wisp when he threw out the hook. Unfortunately, he hits this creep wave, or the creep camp. So he actually doesn't do anything with this hook. He flat out really misses. The Enigma, on the other hand, has a really, really well-timed black hole because Lifestealer's Rage just ended. And it sets up for the Invoker EMP. It really is able to be the deciding factor of this fight. It sets up Invoker's combo, and Enigma dies for it because the Pugna was sucking him off from the backline, but you know, you caught both their carries in the black hole. Like, there's not much else you can ask for. The Lifestealer does eventually go down to the Jug, who's just a monster right now. Like, I don't care how fed you are as a Lifestealer, MKB Diffusal Jug is kind of scary. and Rim decides, you know, I'm gonna TP. Never mind. Okay, well, this was fun while it lasted, gentlemen. I'll see you later. Maybe. I think Rim walked away from the keyboard here. He got Glimmer Cape, didn't realize he was still alive. So they're like, oh, he's Glimmered. Well, fuck him. Let's just go on Pugna. Pugna has the same thought. You know what? I'm just gonna TP again. Oh, well, it was fun while it lasted, boys. And Clockwork is actually able to get out. Yeah, it's just basically what I'm trying to say is, again, Rementoire does not deserve his 5K title. Alright, here we are with the next clip I wanted to talk about today. Here, we're going to watch our first high ground defense clip. This is a team that I really don't want to talk about because I don't want to admit they're good because to be fair, I don't really like any of the players in this team, if we're being honest. But, they're just cancer. That's not fair. Okay, I haven't stacked with any of them, so I don't really know any of them. There's just still a bad taste in my mouth from week 1. That's all it really is. But I don't want to admit that they're good. But I don't think they've dropped a game, so they have to be talked about. Here, gonna give a little hero rundown on the Venomancer. Love me, daddy. Working on a pipe, I guess. Got the Hood of Defiance. Got a Perseverance. I guess he's going Lotus Orb, maybe? I don't know. Underlord got the Greaves, got the Pipe, so he's not working on Pipe. I don't know what the fuck he's building. But he got Greaves and Pipe. That's pretty big. KC on DK. He's got the Mjolnir and a Blink Dagger and going for AC, looks like. 659 Juggernaut. Excuse me, Manta Diffusal. Working for a Mjolnir. Has an Aegis. They just took Roshan. Just recently. And bolts Jakiro with a Yule Staff. That's pretty much it. Over here, got Beastwood on Abaddon. Pretty underfarmed for 30 minutes. Only got a Vlad's and a Sacred Relic. Indian Uncle, sorry. On Rubik with a Glimmer Cape Blink. Roxo on Coddle without Nags, just Tranquils. And over here, way over here, we have Chef Curry or Chimpwood on Weaver with a BKB and a Desolator, which is actually really important. That's a fresh BKB. Charpel over here on the Pugna, he has BKB, Aetherlands, and BOTs. And forgot to mention he does have a TP. So Beastwood's team did not win this game, unfortunately, but they have a pretty impressive high ground defense right here that I want to talk about. Charpel comes back and pops. That's actually a replay bug. I didn't think he popped BKB that early. So Roxo's just kind of here trying to buy time with these Coddle Blasts. And, you know, Blinding Light, Coddle Blasts, just trying to buy his team time. And Beastwood's gonna go up, he's gonna try to harass, end up popping his ult. And this ward doing work in the meantime. And right here, this is the big play, okay? Venomancer ults, and it hits South Indian Uncle and Charpel, and I think that's it. I think it only hits those two. Charpel, he turns around, steals it, and ults, okay? Hits all 5. Then, the Coddle Blast follows through, hitting 4. And if you look just after those 2 spells, these guys have already taken a pretty good hunk of damage. Those 2 spells alone, in my opinion, is what won this fight. And I think it's pretty decisive. That Veno ulti hitting all 5 of these heroes is actually huge, because he goes down, and South Indian Uncle does unfortunately go down here. But you'll see right here again, this is the only time that a split fight has worked. in a team's favor in RD2L when they're defending. I guess a split fight always ends up working out in someone's favor, but Juggernaut's over here omni-slashing the backline. Chimpwood is able to go forward, take out the Jakiro here. I think he actually dies to the ward, but you get the point. He pops BKB, and now he gets to stand and fight a little bit. Do I want to fight? Do I not? You know what? I'm Weaver. Fuck you. Time lapse. Charple's able to come in, just start dropping Nether Blasts. And he's going to start sucking off Casey's DK. He's eventually going to go down. We'll speed this up a little bit. 659 decides to go try to kill Charple, but Curry's like, I'm sure you've got that, dude. I'm going to kill this Venomancer here with the assistance from Roxo. 659's going to dive towers and end up dying to them. And they're able to just finish off this Underlord here. So, really, really impressive defense. I know they ended up losing this game, which, I mean, you can see it's a pretty dire situation. They've already lost half a lane of racks. They lost to tier 3. You know, this is a difficult game, but I've seen Beastwood and his crew come back from worse. It was there was between a rock and a hard place, and I think Bolt's team ultimately had the better draft. I think that's what it came down to. They were more prepared to take it late game, I think. Alright, here we got the next clip. Wait, what the fuck? Shit, this isn't what I wanted to... Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck is this guy doing? What the hell? What is he doing? What the fuck? What is... This is a ticketed... What the fuck? What is it? Oh, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What the Alright, so yeah, I might be a fucking retard for thinking I could play with 500 ping, but you know what? Mike's a retard too, because who the fuck goes in on that? Who does that? Let's play this back, alright? Like, hold on. You guys thought I delayed week 2 because I was lazy or something? No, I delayed week 2 so my team actually wasn't able to take the full advantage of my strategic knowledge of talking about how you should wait for the rest of your team. You know, I don't want my team to have an unfair advantage. That's all. That's the reason week 2 came so late. Because look at where you are right now, Mingzi. You ran in through the tree line. Tinker's not even here anymore. He TP'd out. If anyone led, it should be me. But I was waiting for the sniper and the train to get here. Mike just kind of walks in, fucking like, whoop, 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 I'm just gonna, oh hey guys, oh shit, what, I just wanted to say hi. And I mean, I'm an idiot too, because I forgot you could activate Abaddon spell while you're taunted. But I mean, I'm 2K, it's expected, right? Right, guys, right? Right? Alright, boys. It's that time again. It's that time that I love. I don't know if everyone else loves, but I love it. Where I get to just flame the absolute shit out of mochajava's team. Here we go. I just want to start off by saying, this is fucking terrible. What happens is, what mochajava tries to make work in this game is asinine. They have an Axe off lane, an Ursa mid, Timbersaw safe lane, and a roaming support duo Tidehunter and Rubik. There's a reason Tidehunter is not played as a roaming support, and I'm gonna explain. Okay, here we go. Yeah, the replay got bugged. Okay, so they smoke and they come mid. You're ganking the mid laner. You're coming in to gank the Shadow Fiend, right? Oh, okay. I guess not. You're going on Skywrath. Let me tell you why this is the absolute wrong move. One, Skywrath recovers from this way faster as the support hero in this situation. Killing him this early in the game isn't going to set him that far back. You kill the Shadow Fiend, it sets him really far back. Because if you kill the Shadow Fiend, he's out of this game for 30 seconds maybe. All that is time that Ursa's getting farm. You kill the Skywrath, he just has to back up a little bit. Shadow Fiend just has to be a little bit safer. That's it. He can still get farm, he can still get experience, he just has to play a little safer. You kill him, but if you kill him, he's gone. If you had gone on, at this point Ursa has to back up and regen a bit. If you had killed Shadow Fiend, guarantee you Ursa doesn't have to back up to regen. Guaranteed. But now because you killed Skywrath, Shadow Fiend doesn't even have to leave. Because Ursa's so low, Shadow Fiend just sits here and keeps CSing. Like, it's not even a fucking thing. You killed his support, but he's still getting more out of this lane than you. One, because both supports are fucking right here. I did say I would talk about why roaming Tidehunter is bad, and here's why. The reason roaming Tidehunter is bad, the whole purpose of having a Tidehunter is the ability to put him off lane, to get level 6, come start 4-manning or 5-manning with your team, and then being able to win fights and using that fight gold to get your items. And you could argue that being a roaming support has a similar effect, because you're able to, take part in all these skirmishes early game and get gold. But gold's not what's important to Tidehunter. He wants levels. He wants the Ravage. He wants his full kit as soon as possible. He wants all his skills maxed out as early as possible. And I can almost guarantee you Tidehunter was the last person to hit level 18. Almost the last person. Only person behind him was Skywrath Mage. That's so bad. That is so bad. Tidehunter should be one of the first people hitting level 18 every game. Tidehunter should be getting every tome. Tidehunter should be getting a solo lane. Tidehunter should be getting an Iron Talon so he can kill creeps when he's not fighting. Maybe an Echo Saber for that. I'm kidding. I swear to God I'm kidding, my fat sauce. But this is bad. I'm not even so much worried about the GPM. The GPM's atrocious, don't get me wrong. But I'm worried about this. 312 XPM? Even the fucking Rubik had more. Granted, he was sapping experience from your mid laner, but he had more. Skywrath had more. Devilisk had more. Devilisk is bad and he had more. Like, you can't do that to a Tidehunter. You just can't. It's not fair. Alright, here we are at the last clip that I wanted to talk about this week, and this is a really short one. Just a little bit of Nightwhisper flame. Bring this back to ending it on a happy note, on a fun note. Because Nightwhisper is probably the worst carry in this league. So I just want to talk about one little thing right here. CS lol. Woo! Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for joining me on this journey that has been my week 3 recap. Apologies to mochajava for being so god awful at this game that I have to roast him for about 15 minutes every time I talk about him. Congratulations to Pullback the Bolt for being undefeated. Congratulations to Hemingsy's Haardi boys for realizing that your substitutes are trash. Congratulations to BBTM for actually beating someone. Hashtag not my captain. And think that's all I had to say. So thanks for watching, guys. I remember. From here on out, I intend to have these videos up for Eastern Monday into today Friday every week. That's the goal. That's what we're shooting for. So it should be happening. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I will catch you in a week. Peace.